Good morning everybody. I've literally just come back from driving through Europe for True Rally. So True Rally are doing a rally to the Nürburgring in May the 5th to the 6th. By the time you see this video it might possibly be sold out, but have a look if you do want to come. We include everything in the ticket price, get all your hotels, the ring, the night, pretty much everything other than your fuel and your snacks. So we've just got back today and we've actually got a drift day on Wednesday, and there's so many things that need to happen to the 350Z. One of them being something very important, and one of them being something I don't want to mess up. A load of you guys recommended these, so we've come down to these today and we're going to get their help doing a load of bits to the 350 to make sure we can make the most of the drift day on Wednesday. So first of all, I actually needed to change some tyres. I've actually picked up some wheels and tyres. I needed to change some wheels. If you remember, the wheel on the front of this is like illegal. I don't want another excuse to get pulled. And also, we're going to be fitting a hydro. When we went to the Santa Pod, I massively wanted to link that whole trap, but I just couldn't do it without a hydro. So I bought a hydro, and since it's brakes and since it's pain, I've got to make brake lines and do all that kind of shit. I don't want to do it, and definitely don't want to fuck it up before Wednesday. So we're gonna get a professional to do it. I got told this was an okay one. Well, yeah. Cheers, mate. I mean, I've got terrible teeth. My dentist won't be happy. There it is. So are they, with it being in line, are they a pain to bleed? That's what I've heard, they're like a massive pain to bleed with them being in line.
They can be.
Yeah.
But when you do it that many times.
Right. So what happens? Is it just ABS pump to the cylinder to the rear?
So a T-piece from the ABS pump for your two back lines.
Yeah. Then
into a single pipe into your hydro, and then from out your hydro into a T-piece into your back lines.
So there's two ways to really fit a hydro. You can use a mounting bracket like this here, which I've got, or you can just get someone to weld it on. Now I was actually going to fit this myself, so obviously I can't weld. So I was trying to find a mounting bracket, and this was literally, this is the only one I could find. So this is a company called VIP Motorsport. So huge thank you to them for sending me this. I could not find any other company that sold this mounting bracket in the UK. These were the only company in the UK which sell this mounting bracket. So you can get these for the 350s and the Infinities, and you can get different sided ones, and if you sit inside or outside or to the side, you can get a load of different options. So huge thank you VIP Motorsport for sending this out. You absolute legends. I was really struggling, and even these just said, have you got a mounting bracket? I said yeah, and they went, oh thank God. And they actually sent me a new jet tag, which is great, because the one I've got in the keys at the minute is absolutely atrociously, well, no offence how I fix, it's cool, but it's a bit dirty, mate. So this is another thing need to change. This is just going to be a new skid wheel. I'm actually happy because that one, it's annoying, but that probably can get fixed, but I always usually run the wider ones on the front anyway. They are the wider ones, I must just put them on to drive home. We're going to put them on the front, which I'm glad about. These just been another skid tyre, and then these ones I've just bought second hand. I've actually got two more, but I can't fit them in the damn car. They're just going to be another skid wheel as well. So they're going to go on the back now, just so we're legal to drive home, but they're going to be the skid wheels, these are going to be the skid wheels. So how it's sitting just like out the box is one way it's like really close and the other way is like really far. So I've said to them, I said, look, I trust your judgment. I'm not a drifter by any means. So I think they're contemplating like cutting it and flipping it around, like re-welding it just to get it in the right position. I've just said to them, I was like, what you guys feel like is comfortable for a hydro to be, you do that. Right, so what they've done is they've cut it, flipped it, just so it was not too far forward, not too far back, well, in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they're just marking it up now, so they've had it in and out of the car, in and out of the car, and got it in the position. And they're going to weld the actual hydro to the bracket, because they've said if you bolt them, sometimes they can't come in loose. So if we weld it, we won't have any issues with it coming loose either. So that's what we want. Yeah, that was good. Look at him, he's checking for the rust, isn't he? That's what he's doing. He has a 350 himself. He's like, my CV's better than mine. It's not the worst thing in the world, is it? It's not the worst. Not the worst. Alright, we're just changing all the wheels over, putting the tyres on. Good. So we've got the two rear brake lines here, which are coming from the ABS pump, and they're going to the rears. So we're going to tee them in there, and then go into the hydro, and then from the hydro back to the T-piece to the rears. That's the plan, Stan. Also, we put these front wheels on the front, and I'm hitting the arm here. So luckily, one of the guys has just been in. He's got a 350Z. He said he's got some spacers at home, so he's going to go and grab them spacers, because that's not good, because we're going to be hitting that arm, and that's really not. You can see we've been hitting it just on the way here.
Pump the brakes.
Okay, so the hydro is all fitted, it's all bracketed up, it's all welded in, it's all bolted in, the lines are made. I'm pretty sure the car's going to go up in the air again, so when it does, I'll show you where the lines are running and where they're teed into. Basically, so this is an inline hydro, meaning that my brakes will still work and the hydro will work as well, so they're both on the same brake line. So they're just trying to bleed it now. They're having some issue just bleeding the hydro, so I've heard that bleeding the hydro is a bit of a pain. So we've got some 25mm spacers on there, because there's a guy who comes and he's got a 350, and he was like, mate, I've got some spacers. So huge thank to him. I'm going to go and put him on camera. He's around here somewhere. You think he's checking his car. Where is he? Well, he has got a 350Z. I'm just saying thank you for the spacers.
No, no worries.
You're a legend.
Don't worry about it.
And that's your 350 over there, right?
It is, yeah.
It is. Without this guy, I would be really stressed, because I needed some spacers, and obviously it's like in a day, so I would have not had time to find some. He's coming as well. So here is his. I'd really like. This is what I want. Big fuck off wheels like this. So is it a full Rocket Bunny kit? Yeah. Is it genuine, or is it eBay genuine?
Oh no, it's an eBay genuine.
eBay genuine.
I've not got the money for that.
Who does, mate? So these had the engine out soon, well, not long ago, fitting the bloody headers. I want to hear how loud it is. It's going to be loud, isn't it? I might tell you to turn it off, mate. I'm not going to lie, but we'll see. Oh, it's not too bad, actually. It's a nice tone. It sounds like a V8. It sounds like a V8.
Yeah. Bearing in mind, it's still warm because I've just come back. But
it is warm, he says. Okay, no, that's too loud. But you don't drift it or anything, do you?
No, not at the minute.
No.
Not until it gets crashed again.
Crashed again, yeah. All those lot of 350s we can't drive, can we?
To be fair,
someone went into it.
I didn't crash it.
Someone hit
me.
Yeah, alright, mate. That curb came into me as well. I don't know where it came from. Had a bit of a nightmare bleeding up, I'm not going to lie. But I think it's okay now. I think it's going to do another. I think it's going to do another test send. That better? That better? Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm very excited.
Properly now.
Hopefully, yeah. I need someone to sort the alignment out before Wednesday, though. So, okay, so the hydro is fitted. It's here. It looks great. Was having a bit of an issue bleeding it. It just would not bleed, and then it just like we took it for a drive, and then it was just like not. Well, it's like we pressed the brakes beforehand, then pumped it. So anyway, it's nice and tight now, which is good. So I love it, and really needed that. Was one thing I needed. I didn't want to go back to Santapod with the same thing as last time, just doing the same thing. I want to keep progressing with it. So I needed the hydro in there to try to link that whole thing. But now I'm gonna have to pretty much go back to basics, because I'm gonna have to basically figure out how to, you know, use the hydro. So I'm gonna have to go back to the main bits and start all over again. But again, I get to learn something. It is weird having it here. I feel like my brain's trying to grab it because it looks like a gear stick. But I'm so glad it's in. We didn't put the car back in the air, so I didn't get a chance to show you where the lines were going, but I'm pretty sure I did like a little cinematic, so I put that involved in there. So yeah, basically the way it comes out the ABS pipe, into the hydro, out the hydro, and then back into where it would have connected before. So you split it, tee it. So it's quite simple, to be fair, but again, we have to like drill holes through the floor and stuff to put the lines, but she's all there, she's all plumbed in. I'm very excited to use it, but I've got to go home now. Is it still recording? Oh, still recording. I'm gonna go home now, guys. The drift day's on Wednesday, so it's in a couple days, so it's not that far away. So I love you all. Actually, hang on. So I'm so excited to use it. I'm not going to be using it on the road, obviously, so we're just going to use it on track. I'm so excited to use it because it just adds like another level to it. So I'll see you guys Wednesday. We've got a video of me drifting, and I've got a funny video in stock as well, something totally different for you all, so that's going to be very interesting, trust me. So I love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.